Alrighty then. G'day, guys. Oop. Hang on. Am I? Ooh, yeah, there we go. Yeah. Hey, guys. How we doing? My name is Michael, and I am the Dead Aussie Gamer, and welcome to Legendary, the thing that I've been doing, where we we gather up together, we sit around, we chat, we have a good time, and we build a character. We basically design. Oh, that's a bit low. There we go. We design a character using Hero Forge, and also all of the experiences that I have in order to just make something fun and chill. Really, this is just a chill out session, guys. So yeah, there we go. Also, a very, very big welcome to the Reptile Room and Captain Malik. Holy crap, so good to see you, man. Yeah, it's been a while. It's been a while. I hope you have been absolutely well. I've been splendiferous. So yeah, also Rykon, D-Maze, Lance, all things fantasy and jazz. Nice to see you guys. Grizz, you guys, it's so good to see everyone. Yay. So happy. All right. So yeah, vote make a cat. Well, you know, we'll get to that. We'll get to that. So yeah, I've got good news. Good news is that Hero Forge loved the show, which is awesome, and they want more, which is great. So I haven't picked out season 2 yet, but I'm trying to maybe reach out to some of my friends and see if anyone wants to come and you know, make iconic characters from, like, you know, their campaigns and their shows and come and guest star on Legendary. But, you know, like, what I want to say is, like, you know, season 2 is coming up and things, but one thing I love about Legendary is that we get to just chill, and, you know, it's not just about making characters, it's about you guys in the audience and being able to chat with you guys and, you know, build stuff and, yeah, you know, just explore creativity. That's kind of a cool thing. Captain Malik's been doing well, been getting into streaming yourself, running Dark Heresy. Nice, nice. That is actually, you know what, to be honest, that is not an easy gig. I find that a lot of the Warhammer games tend to be a bit on the crunchy side and the less than popular side. If you are indeed doing that, then, you know, good on you, mate. Good on you. Hey, Fancy! Welcome, welcome. How are we doing? Hope you are doing well as well this morning. This fine and wonderful morning. All right. So what are we going to do today? Let's, I don't know what we're going to do today, honestly. So what are you guys feeling? What are you guys vibing? Because, I guess I could reveal a couple of little plans. Should I reveal a couple of plans? Is that what I should do? Yeah, okay, I'll reveal a couple of plans. So, I have, as you guys know, taken a bit of a hiatus from too many live plays. As you know, on my channel, I used to run things like the Tales of Alestria stuff, Winds of Wilderon, Minion Quest, and stuff like that. But I kind of took a step back from that because ultimately those shows don't make as much you know, revenue as other things. You know, I'll tell you guys as it is, as I always do. So I've been taking a break so that I can properly prepare and get things ready for my next next Tales of Alestria series, which I now officially have a name. It is called Sirens and Sails. It is going to be a pirate-themed oceanic adventure, and that's the one I'm currently working on at the moment. So, if you guys want, we could look at doing potentially a major NPC for that particular game, because I haven't, you know, fully fleshed out. I'm fleshing out the world. I haven't fleshed out the story yet. So, if you guys want, we could come up with, like, a major villain or a major, you know, ally to the group. That could be kind of fun. Alternatively, I am doing a one-shot adventure coming up. Just kind of like a little, like, kind of a, like, if you guys remember the old show like Sliders or Quantum Leap or Stargate, you know, I've been kind of tossing around the idea of like a dimension hopping game. That could be kind of cool. You know, yeah, just a few little ideas here and there. Though I'm always open to you know, whatever you guys would like to play around with. Captain Malik, I do find that Dark Heresy is quite crunchy, but having large knowledge of the Warhammer thing alleviates some of that crunchiness. Yeah, that definitely does help. Definitely does help. Also, this I have picked up. It is called Ramune. It is basically Japanese lemonade, and it is lychee flavored. I love lychee. Lychee is like one of my favorite fruits. Amazing. Ooh, pirates, yar, make a pirate, pirate android, android pirate. All shows my husband watches. Fantastic, good. I love those shows. Siren NPCs, Apple Pirate, Best Pirate. Okay, I think we're starting with a pirate. Okay, so let's talk piracy then. Now, as always, we're not just going to be designing the character using Hero Forge. We are going to be, designing a full-fledged character. You know what I mean? And I think one of the important things to look at when we're looking at designing pirate characters isn't, how to make Jack Sparrow, right? Because there is, I guess, a massive exaggeration that comes with piracy, like the eye patch, the missing teeth, the yar, scurvy, type of character. And those ones are great, don't get me wrong, but, if every single character is like that, then, you kind of lose a little bit of weight to the character you're building. So I guess the first thing I would say when designing a pirate is you have to decide what motivates your pirate, what drives them as an individual towards the pirate lifestyle, because it's not an easy one, right? It's basically one of a criminal. You don't, sort of wake up in the morning and go, Mother, I feel like the sea is calling to me. I'm going to abandon the abbey. I'm going to leave father's workhouses, and I'm going to set sail on the ocean just to become a man of the ocean. Yes, no, that's not what people do. So, what drove your character to being a pirate could definitely help out. Yes, booty, and treasure, as well as, the other type of booty. This is also a good motivator. We call that motivator desire. No, not desire. It is desire. Vice, that's the word I'm looking for. It's vice. Vice is definitely a good thing for pirates, because pirates give in to their baser urges. It's part of what they do in order to try and, kind of motivate themselves. It's like, yeah, I want to get drunk, or I want to have lots of sex, or I want to, I want to do this, I want to do that. And they push themselves to a point where they go, shit, I have absolutely no money. I have no way of sustaining myself. I need work. I'm going to go out and be a pirate, So the sustaining, and I guess, I want to say an addiction, but not really, sustaining a lifestyle of vice costs money, and it requires you to be a pirate. So that's a good one. That's a great one. Another great motivator is the idea and notion of freedom, You hear about it a lot, about pirates, sort of, rising up against, like, the capitalists of the trading companies, the people who abuse, the trade rights and taxes, the ignoble pirate. You always hear about those ones as well. So that's also a nice little motivator there. Sent to slavery on a pirate ship. Yes, there is a word for that. It is called... Dang it. Bugger me if I can't find it. I will find it. I will find out that word. But yes, there is actually a precedent of pirates who would actually get people so plastered and so drunk, then drag them onto their ships and force them to work, or throw them in the ocean. That was literally it. The name of what that was is... Let me have a look. Press ganged, I think? I want to say that. Yes, press ganged. That's the one. Yes, being press ganged. So, yes, pressing into service. Yes, thank you. Yes, so press ganging, definitely a great way to kind of throw people into a pirate game. Absolutely. Shanghai. I think Shanghai, if I'm not mistaken, Shanghai is when a pirate takes something of yours. Like, you can Shanghai a vehicle, but you can't really Shanghai a person. You can press gang a vehicle, but you can't press gang a person. Maybe that's just me. Build ships from parts that they take apart. Ooh, that's kind of cool. I like that idea. I also like the idea of building your own ship. Like, maybe someone was trying to, kind of create their own vessel and their own trade, and ultimately resorted to building their own ship, which was illegal and unregistered. So that could be kind of cool. Yeah, that is kind of cool. Running from the law. Yep, absolutely. People have histories and pasts that they run away from. If you guys have watched my channel, you know that you know, there are three basic stories to every single character, and that is you're either running away from something, running towards something, or trying to maintain your current lifestyle. Those are the only three things that your character is ever doing. Wasn't for pirates, navies did it too. Yeah, Brit Navy did it. Yeah, absolutely. Yeah, absolutely. The press ganging stuff, absolutely. The Navy did as well. Android pirate captains, following their last order to protect a certain region of the Isles, seen as piracy because the nation no longer exists as they fight against newer local regimes with the crew that they have hired. Yeah, it's interesting. Interesting. I like that one. Wake up on a ship and, hey, why not? Yeah, that's it. Just it. Black Bart's story is interesting as well. You know what? There are actually a lot of very iconic pirate characters which have amazing stories. There was a female pirate whose name escapes me. It's a very famous one, and I don't know why it escapes me. It was mentioned in the Assassin's Creed game. She was very cool. No, Shanghai became the name for press gang because the city of Shanghai was notorious for pressing. Oh, I did not know that. I mean, makes sense when you say it out loud, but yeah, that's cool. That's very cool. Annie Bonny. Yes, I think so. I feel like there was a nickname for her, a suitable nickname. Anyway, yes. Okay, so we've got a couple of ideas here in regards to piracy and the like. So I guess the first thing we want to look at is, do we want to create a friend or foe? So let's talk about this. If we're because as I mentioned, I'm building the. Oop, hold on, everything's gone. Was that my? Don't die. No, come back. Just reload that real quick. Yeah, that's fine. Okay, good. Sorry, it just crashed for some reason. All right, so, let's see. Okay, here we go. Let's go with a manage poll. New poll. Pirate NPC. Ally. Enemy. Neutral. Traitor. So someone who will betray the group or double cross. Or frenemy. Enemy to turn friend. All right, there we go. So we got some ideas there. We got some positions. Now, let me explain why we do it this way. So, as you know, we have a particular method that we usually follow when we create PC characters, right? When we create an NPC character, this is the first question I always ask is, who is my NPC to my group? What relationship do I wish to nurture for my table so that my characters can relate to whatever story I'm trying to tell? If I want my character to be a villain, how do I shape that villain? If my character is an ally, how do I shape that ally? My players might be a bunch of really untrusting people, which might put a lot of pressure on me if I were to make this person an ally. It's important to remember that that's kind of the angle you want to look at. D-Maze, anti-hero. Yes, I think all my players will end up being anti-heroes. As for my NPC, now keeping in mind, we've said that this is going to be in the pirate game. We never said that this NPC will necessarily be a pirate. If we make an enemy, for example, we might find ourselves making a Commodore who is hunting down our group. You know, who knows what we're going to make yet. You know the Disney animated movie Treasure Planet? Amazing movie. Imagine the android pirate having an arm like one of the guys. You're really stuck on the android pirate. We haven't decided a pirate yet. We haven't decided android yet. But I love the enthusiasm towards it. But yes, I do love that movie, and I do love the cyborg Long John Silver in that movie. That was the guy who performed that. That was phenomenal. Absolutely great. If you haven't watched Treasure Planet, go watch Treasure Planet. Yeah, super underrated movie. Think the chat has a hard set on being a pirate. Yes. Robot Pirate Island. Yeah, I feel like we're going sci-fi pirates. Yes, unfortunately, Alestria. I haven't really picked. Actually, you know what? While I'm waiting for the poll, let's talk about this. So Olestria has no strong robot presence, as it were. There are Warforged, which are I've called the Ironborn. They are there. Um, yeah, androids as synthetic humans don't really exist in Olestria, and the reason they don't exist in Olestria is because they imply a greater cosmos, and I've never been comfortable with the idea of people walking around with alien characters, if that makes sense. Even in Pathfinder with like the Kasatha, with the Shubhad, and a whole bunch of others, that's one of my restrictions in my games. It's usually a straight up, no, you can't play an alien. As far as this goes, if we were to look at an android, quote unquote, or a robot, we would probably be looking at an Ironborn. And the Ironborn are effectively a cleanup crew. They were designed and built to fundamentally operate in toxic or condemned areas, and that's why they were created originally. And then they developed sentience, and that's how the Ironborn work in my world. Sorry, Robot Pirate Island, SpongeBob reference. Oh, I haven't watched that much SpongeBob, to be honest. Hello, Jamar. Nice to see you. Nice to see you. All right. Frenemy is our go-to here, so I like that. So we're gonna make a person who is an enemy to the group, but at the same time is invested in the group's success. So it's a very, very interesting dichotomy. This is probably as anti-hero as you're going to get. The group should get the feeling that seeing this individual might mean trouble. It might mean that they lose ground on an objective that they're doing, but at the same time, this is an individual who helps them out. All things fantasy. Plank, yes, Plank's a great example of a frenemy. It sounds like Plank. Yes, exactly. That's precisely what Plank is. Plank, for those of you who did not know, let's just pull this up here real quick. This is Plank. If it loads, there we go. This is Plank. Now, Plank was a river rafting goblin who helped take the group from my Saturday game from one side of the river to the other after they were attacked. Trouble was he did then try to sell them off for money, betrayed them a few times, but has popped up from time to time helping people out. That is the nature of Plank. He is both an ally and an enemy simultaneously, but he never really actually wants to kill anyone. He doesn't want to he's not an obstacle to the group. He's more of an annoyance. So I guess that's how frenemies work. Same thing with like Professor X and Magneto. They are frenemies. They both respect each other. They both treat each other as friends, but ultimately they fight on different sides of the same thing. Someone who uses PCs to further their own gain just happens to also be on the long lines of the PCs defeating the Big Bang. Yeah, basically, Captain. That's exactly how it is. All right. So now that we've decided what role our hero is going to be, let's decide on the gimmick. Now, we've spoken about gimmick for PCs and how we don't necessarily want to focus on a single gimmick. With NPCs, because of the limited amount of time that you use them, a gimmick is very important. Now, this gimmick could be anything. This gimmick could be something to do with their race. It could be their name. It could be their personality type. For example, Plank's gimmick is basically he hates halflings. He hates halflings. Is that racist? No, because he's rivaling with one of the other players who at the time was playing halfling. So both of them would get to arguing. He would insult their family and do a whole bunch of stuff. And that's kind of how that it is. Yeah. Could be their phobia. Yeah, could be a phobia. Phobia is a good gimmick to have. Hello, Falcon. Hello, Karen. Hello. I can't even celebrate because I'm on a Zoom call. Ah, no, Lurk. That's okay. You know what? Karen, I hope you have an absolutely splendid and wonderful day. Thank you for celebrating yet another month as a subscriber. You are a bloody legend. So there you go. No, Grizzles. I'm going to put my foot down on that. Not going to do it. And I know you stuck with the animated armor until it eventually happened, but ain't happening. Ain't happening. They've got to be something suitable to the setting as well as to the game. Because while having free form creativity is always great, having NPCs requires objectives, right? You don't want to create an NPC just to be random. I mean, you could. That's the nature of random NPCs, right? But we're trying to create something that's either going to be a major feature of the show and a major feature of what my players are going to experience. And for that, we can't just throw something random together. We need to come up with a purpose, an objective, something we want to do. So what gimmick are we having? Phobia of fish. Oh, a fish with no eye. Ooh, I like the Captain Ahab kind of vibe with that. Like maybe they're like hunting something, out in the distance and stuff. That's kind of cool. I like that. The Spectral Armor in Legendary Series worked. Yes, it did. And it also worked as good guards for the Castle of the Vampiress in Season 2 of Minion Quest. So, again, if it's appropriate, I'll use it. If it's not, then I will absolutely say no. Let's see, what else do we have? Never fear, I have evil on my side. Nice. Acrophobia, fear of heights. Ooh, okay. Ships are very tall, yes. Instead of hunting a large fish, they could be trying to run away from it. Yeah, so I'm kind of getting like a Captain Hook vibe. Like, okay, let's take the fish, let's put it in one bowl, pun intended, and say that, okay, this character has a fear of some sort of marine creature, and that is a big gimmick, you know what I mean? It might be really funny if we make it seem something that's like really unfrightening, like sea cucumbers, right? Like this person's got a fear of sea cucumbers or something, So that could be kind of funny. So I'm gonna write this down just on my notes here. Fear. Let's see, put this down here. Thank you. New page. All right. Frenemy. Fear of marine animal. We'll throw out some ideas for fear of marine animal if that's the one we go with. Let's go with another gimmick. What's another gimmick? Another gimmick is a coin collector. I like that. That one's a good one. Fear of heights. I think the fear of... Actually, I'm going to take the fear of heights off. For no other reason than I think while it is a good phobia to have, I don't think it's a gimmick enough. You know what I mean? Like, when would that come into play where the players would benefit in some way from it? Let's see. What else do we have? Having a ridiculous pickle addiction. Addicted to strange food. I'll put pickles in thing. Addicted to pickles. That could be... Yeah, that's a good gimmick. It's a great gimmick. Okay, yada. Thinks that people with scurvy are zombies. Oh, we could do like someone like a Haitian voodoo guy. That could be kind of cool, like a zombie voodoo captain. That could be kind of interesting. I found out that you occasionally have to clear your system cache on Xbox to play the multiplayer of Dark Alliance. Really? Ugh, gross. Look, I mean, don't get me wrong. I mean, I could rant about it. I'm not playing a Dark Alliance. It has just gotten so many bad reviews, and it costs so much money. I'm not going to buy it. I am definitely keen on getting back into Baldur's Gate 3, but definitely not Dark Alliance. Also, I hate Drist. I always do. Incessantly eats limes. Actually, you know what? Interestingly enough, and I actually learnt this recently while watching a cooking video, and that is there is actually a chemical in lime that, when exposed to UV, actually causes chemical burns on skin, and it's commonly called bartender's burn, which because bartenders cut a lot of limes and stuff, and yeah, it's a whole thing. So that's actually kind of interesting, and I know that Hero Forge now has vitiligo coloration, so you can actually make hands and faces and stuff all splotchy, which I think is very cool. So we could do that. Allergic to rum but loves the taste. We can also add allergies to that. I like that. Mm. I mean, addicted to like alcohol and stuff like that. It's very common. So not really a. That's not really a gimmick. Fear of jellyfish. Jellyfish can go on the list of animals that to fear. One, unplug power, push your bacteria back in. Yuck, yuck. Collect spoons from tiny islands. Collections of rare weaponry. Ooh, I like that one. That's a good one. Collecting rare weapons. That could be kind of cool. Monster rights activist. Okay, that's an interesting one. I like that one. It's something unique, something that could be kind of funny. I like the idea of the hook, except the hook itself might be overlooked. Oh, like a hook hand. So like instead of a hook hand, like a hook head. That could be kind of funny. Keeps a small bag of ordinary sand everywhere. Doesn't label it, but never lose tracks of which bag comes from where. Okay, that's interesting. Again, we need to make sure the gimmick is something the players can interact with as well. So yeah, something that'll engage the players. Like having a gimmick, like he has an itchy tooth, isn't gonna really cut it. Character doesn't talk. Instead, he talks through his bird. That's a good one. That's a good one. Character talks through animal companion. I like that. I like that. Hello, McBluff. Hello, hello. Insecure around women. Ooh, like a reverse bard. That'd be kind of cool. Reverse bard. So someone who is a bard, but is like dealing with like crippling anxiety or something. Superstitious. Superstitious is very general. Not really a gimmick for this one particular character, but a good one. Generous individual. Yeah, generous. Yeah, generous is not a typical piratey kind of thing. Fear fish, charming devil character. I mean, we haven't decided what type of character yet, but we're just deciding these things. The gimmick. God in disguise. Maybe. That mostly comes down to ego grizz, and I think that's again very generic. Every pirate really should have ego. Has a prominent mole and will constantly accuse you of staring at it. Oh, you know what that reminds me of? Hold on. So I don't know if I can make a mole. I will try. But there's a comedy thing where the mole would constantly move around. And that could be really funny. Still have seen it. What about a seafarer who gets seasick easily? Oh, that's a good one. I like that one. Someone who is seasick. That'd be kind of cool. All right, I think we got a couple. I think we got a few. So I'm gonna pick my favorite ones from here. So new poll. Yeah, I think it's Robin Hood Men in Tights. That was the one I'm thinking of. Okay. Gimmick for our NPC. Fear of marine animal of some kind. And that's kind of cool because we can then also create a history as to why that is the case. Collecting rare items. So this could be anything. This could be collecting rum, collecting coins, collecting weapons. This is just collecting in general. That is the big thing. I do like the idea of the voodoo zombie man. Like a voodoo zombie captain. That'd be kind of cool. I like the idea of talking through an animal companion. That's kind of cool. I like that one. I don't know if we can get a parrot. I want to hopefully we can get a parrot. And I love the idea of the seasick captain. So we could you could call him like Captain Upchuck, right? What's up, Chuck? It's just, I don't know. Again, very gimmicky on that one. All right, there we go. Poll is now active. Poll is live. What gimmick should we go for this particular character? What do you guys reckon? Okay. Interesting to see how he combats seasickness. Yeah, I agree. I agree. Patriot Arrow. All right, let's see. Where are we at? Where are we at? Oh, we got a lot of spread here, which is good. Looks like collecting rare items and fear of a marine animal is definitely creeping up. I mean, sharks are always a good angle. Talking through animals is creeping up now. Yeah, sharks are always kind of cool. Octopus, crocodiles, you know, predators are always kind of cool. But you know, like the idea of like fear of a particular type of fish could be kind of cool, because what we could do is we could look at like maybe making a type of like imagine like a swarm of sardines that's actually sentient or something, or he's got a fear of being devoured by piranha, or you know, something obscure, or he's even made something up like you know, I've got this fear of being caught out by this thing, sea urchins, barnacles, you know. Yeah, could be anything here. Giant fear of clams, the kraken. Ooh, that could be kind of cool. You know, we could always design our own like kraken-esque character, like a creature of legend. That could be kind of cool. You guys seriously gonna like three-way tie me on this? Oh, there we go. Yeah, crocodile swallowed the clock. Yeah. Well, that's what, you know, I'd be thinking. It'd be something you, if we went with fear with a marine animal, it would be we'd then need to create something unique for the animal. We need to find something to attach to the animal to make it stand out against others of its kind. And all right, looks like we got those two in. Fear of marine animals and talking through an animal. I think we can do both. I don't think that that's a problem. So, just for the sake of it, let's have a look at what animals we can have our character use in this particular. There we go. Let's go with, there we go. Done. Okay. Let's see what animals are available to us. Let's see. We have an owl. We have a eagle. We have another eagle. Have a rat. Have a little dragon. Have a crow. Have a squirrel. Have a little sparrow. Have a starfish. Have a ghost. Have a meerkat. Dragon meerkat. Meerbat. And a turtle. All right, so those are our options. I mean, we could obviously shape the like these things to look like different things, and you know, yeah. Crow, squirrel. I think a crow would probably be the easiest one to maybe make look like a parrot. Like, let me try something real quick. I mean, it's all right. It's not a terrible looking parrot. If I were to say that was a parrot. Yeah, it's not a terrible parrot. I mean, it's not great, but you know, I think I'd buy that as a parrot. But yeah, could do something like that. Very slow talking turtle. Okay, I like subverting expectations. You've used the right words on me. All right, it seems like a lot of people were talking about the turtle. And to be clear, I think that's a tortoise, not a turtle, because it's got feet and not fins. But that's just me being pedantic. All right. You know, I do have something interesting. I do have something very interesting. Let me pull this up here. This is something I made just for fun a while ago, and I could repurpose it. Where is it? Where is it? Where is it? Where is it? What did I do with it? It should be here somewhere. I don't think I colored it, so let me. Where are you? Monsters, maybe? No, I didn't put you here. Legendary. Unusual races. Did I? What did I do with you? Must be an unusual races. I must have just missed it. Hold on, let me try again. I also found a shark person, which was cool. Come on, where is it? Okay, well that one was kind of cool. I'll flick that one on in a second. But no, it's not here. That's weird. I thought Oh, I hope I didn't delete it. That would make me very sad. That would make me very sad if I deleted it. Sorry, I do apologize. I made a crab person. Why? No idea. Just made a crab. No, I wouldn't have put it there. Maybe I put it here? I don't think I did. No. Definitely not in Rise of the Redlords. Nope. 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 Ah, no. I might have deleted it. That makes me sad. Because I put a lot of effort into it. Oh, actually, you know what? I think I put it in Discord. Hold on. Discord. Dead as a Gamer. Hero Foundry. Come on. And come on, past Michael. Be good. Be good. Yes! Ahaha! Alright. I made this. It is a pangolin. And I'm going to save it before I lose it again. Yeah, so I made a pangolin. So it could be kind of interesting if we made a turtle kind of in the same kind of vein, you know what I mean? Like this kind of like, you know, I don't know, shelled kind of turtle-y type thing. What do you guys think? So are we gonna make a turtle person, or are we gonna have just a person with a turtle? What do you prefer? What do you think? I love pangolins too. Pangolins are amazing. Hello, Kahuna the Elder. Welcome, Raiders. Welcome. We are so happy to have you, guys. My name is Michael. I'm the Dead Aussie Gamer, and welcome to Legendary. Legendary is a show where I sit down with our audience and we create Hero Forge characters. Yeah, just have a bit of fun. We just chill out. It's super chill, super enjoyable. We are currently building a pirate-themed character. The audience has decided that this pirate-themed character is afraid of a particular ocean-faring creature, which we haven't decided what yet. And our character, this NPC, will only speak through a turtle. So they have a pet turtle that speaks on their behalf. Also, thank you so much, Dazzle, for the resubscription. You are a bloody champion, you are. It's always good to see you. It's been a month. I know. And next month, you should be getting your next subscription badge, which I'm very excited to see. All right. This is a lionfish person that I found on the Facebook page, the Hero Masters of Hero Forge. It was very, very pretty and very well done, and I loved it. I thought it was incredible. So I mean, we could always look at like a fish person. We could look at a human. We could look at whatever. You know, I just want to kind of show off some different options that we had. So yeah, what do we want to make? Who is this person who speaks through turtles? What are they? And yeah, well, let's get some suggestions from the crowd. What in our audience, or what should this be? Tell us, oh wonderful and amazing people in our crowd. Ooh, what's this? Large rock. Oh, that's kind of cool. Fair enough. I mean, rocks, sure. Let's see. I know that there's a turtle here. I know there's a turtle here somewhere. Male gnome, yeah. Hey, Level Up TV, so good to see you. I am doing absolutely splendid. I hope that you are doing well. I hope your stream today was also quite good. How's LD? LD is okay. You know, I mean, I'm not getting paid for today, for working today, which you know, sucks. Because, you know, you get people who sort of like, oh yeah, you know, when you go into lockdown, don't worry, we'll look after you. And then they're like, that's a bit more expensive than we thought, so no, we're not going to. So that always sucks. But, you know, doing all right. Male gnome, a river rat man that took to the sea. Ooh, I like that. Those are cool. Got my final vaccine. Yeah, nice. We've had to be not on the vaccine list yet, because we're still pretty okay, you know. Otter person. Yeah, an otter person could be good. Captain Malik with the 5 subs. Thank you so much, my dude. That is absolutely generous of you. To everyone who has received a sub, please enjoy your emotes, enjoy your new badges, and thank you for being here, for just enjoying today. I have to go to Oz, so yeah. That's a whole thing. All right, so how about this? We're gonna do a poll. We're gonna do a poll on who this guy should be. So leave any suggestions up in chat now, and I will add them to the poll. So let's see. So we've got, I mean, us, Foggy Brains. Gotta go to the US. Well, yeah. I mean, I imagine. I was like, you know, I feel like you're from the Australia, so you know, it could be funny. All right. NPC race. We have a gnome. We have a turtle man, or turtle, whatever we're going to call it. Somebody suggested the robot, so I'm going to put in the Ironborn, which are the Warforged. We have suggestions for River Rat. And we have suggestions. Otterfolk might be difficult. Let me very quickly try and see if I could. No, I don't think there's a way to really make an otter person. Let's try. And tail. Tail. I mean, sure. I mean, okay. Unless someone comes up with a better suggestion, Otter will be the last one. Unless someone comes up with a better suggestion, I'll give it like 30 seconds from now, while I have a drink. So while we're chatting, guys, we do love to share advice and thoughts on games. If you guys are currently playing in any games, or if you guys would like to chew on any particular thoughts plaguing your mind from the RPG scene, throw out you know, your thoughts in chat. Let me know, because I'm always for chatting about things, because ultimately You know, RPGs are a community thing, and I love meeting the community and getting to know people and getting to know their games and what they're doing. And you know, sometimes we hit roadblocks and walls, and sometimes just talking about it makes all the difference to overcome those. An elf? An elf? Okay, I like an elf. I think an elf kind of works well with a couple of different things, actually. I love the idea that that elves might be kind of like, you know, letting a turtle speak for you, because elves live for so long, they don't care how long it takes for a turtle to talk. That could be kind of funny. All right, there we go. We got our NPC races up. So, audience, take your votes. Let us know, what race should we be looking to build? Yeah. As much as I think the auto race is cute, I don't think I'm able to make a proper one. Not really, anyway. Not with the tools I have. Not with the tools I have, I'm afraid. Just played Red Dragon in the other day because of me. Yay! That's awesome. What did you play? Tell me what character you used. I would love to know. All right, Ratfolk and Turtle Man are coming out in front, which is cool. Like to see that. Turtle Man snatching the lead. Guys, make sure to vote. You guys get to decide what this is, so there you go. Hey, DM Stretch. Sorry, I did miss you earlier on. I saw you just like I think I saw you whiz past. Hey, Dad, guess what? A bunch of us ASC streamers got together and are having a create a TTRPG one-shot with World live on stream. I'm hosting the next one and will be the GM using Pathfinder 1E. That's awesome. Not for a number of reasons. One, that's awesome that you get to host that. Number two, because Pathfinder 1E is one of my favorite systems. And number three, because I know how much you guys are into the world building stuff. So freaking awesome, dude. That's awesome. Be sure to post stuff on my Discord so that, you know, people know where to find it when that comes out and when you're doing it. If you go Turtle Man, could look like his son or speaks for him. Yeah, that's true. Well, okay, so here's the thing. If it were a Turtle Man, I'd probably take off the talking through a turtle. Only because I think the gimmick would be lost. It'd be redundant, right? Because if they're a turtle, they can speak slowly themselves, and that could be funny. You know, I wouldn't need to have them pull out another turtle to speak about it, you know. Next one's on the 11th. Cool. I will try to put that in my calendar. All right, looks like Turtle Man is taking the lead. Who's booping me? Someone booping me? Nope, no one's booping me. Okay, maybe I'm just hearing things. Going mad. We're all mad here. I know, I am getting beeped. Who's beeping me? I have no idea where that sound is coming from. I hope you guys can't hear that. Maybe it's Discord. No, it is Discord. Okay. Yes. It is Discord because, and I will promote this, there is the Infinite Black is a group that makes dice that I love. These dice, the Elder Dice. And they are currently doing a kind of a meet the creators thing, and I'm getting notifications about that. That's what it is. There we go. Yeah, you guys can hear it. Okay, cool. Well done. All right, voted Warforged Killer because no one else had. Thank you. All right, Turtle Man. Turtle Man it is. So let's look at our turtle person. All right. So, turtle person. Would you be looking at other people's Hero Forge creation on stream or another one? Yeah, no, look, guys, towards the end of the stream, I'm taking to reviewing anyone who links a Hero Forge model into chat. I'll try and do like 5 in total. It'll be the first 5 that posted up at the end of the chat, not now. And yeah, I'll review it and give some insight into what it is, into how it is. All right, so we're looking at a turtle frenemy. So I guess the next thing here is do we want them to be a pirate? I mean, I imagine that everyone's sort of gone with this dude should be a pirate. So, so let's keep him as a pirate. Let's see. Oh, that's kind of cool. I like that hair. So what personality should we give to our new friend? What personality should we give this pirate? Keeping in mind we want to create a frenemy to the group. The group should be a typical group of pirates, people who are privateers making money from raiding ships and the like. So who would be a frenemy? A rival pirate? That could be kind of dope. Maybe a sailor who's like, you know, empathizes with them. Maybe a merchant who kind of like, you know, is just like so super relaxed about the fact that he gets robbed all the time that he almost like schedules it. Like, you know, like he prepares, like, you know, in the morning, he's like, yeah, cool, there's all the loot, it's on the deck. All right, have a good night, bye. You know, like he doesn't really care about the fact that he gets robbed. That could be kind of funny. Someone they've wronged, so maybe someone who's out on a mission to kind of get them. That could be kind of cool. That could be kind of cool. So let's write some of these down. Let's go with someone they've wronged. Let's see. Navy officer. Disgraced Navy officer, maybe? Like Pirates of the Caribbean style. Privateer of an enemy company? Enemy country, sorry. Yeah, enemy country. Oh, I like that. Loot and Vengeance. That's a cool one. I like that. Loot and Vengeance. Oh, maybe Cursed. Ooh, I like that one. So maybe, Jamar, we take that idea that maybe an interaction between this character and the PCs resulted in them being cursed. That could be kind of sure to be hard to put on when you have a shell. I imagine that what it would be is it would involve like you putting clips on. So you rather than having it one piece, you kind of like put stuff. Chill merchant sounds cool. All right, so let's throw in the merchant. All right, so next vote. Here we go. So, let's call this, new poll, motivation, relationship, that's the relationship with the group, because again, as an NPC, that's one of the things you want to focus on. What is the relationship with the group? PCs wronged them. PCs disgraced them. So we're looking at the Navy officer for that one. NPC belongs to enemy nation. Vengeance. No, okay, so we got vengeance on a couple of those ones. Let's call cursed by PC interference. And what was the last one? Let's see. Chilled out merchant. Chilled merchant. All right, there we go. So, with the chilled merchant idea, what that one would really be is that one would be like this person is going to try and run away from them. He's going to try and defeat them. But ultimately, when he gets caught, it's like, well, you know, they've just surrendered. They've just kind of like left it as is. Okay. Okay, I'm on Hero Forge now. I want to edit a certain color on it. How do I find which colors on which part? Honestly, you can't. What you'd want to do is you want to go to color, you want to go into mix, and then you want to see whichever color you've got, and then just see what matches up. That's basically how I do it. I'm sure there might be a way to do it, but I'm not sure what it is. All right. Let's see where we at. Cursed by the PCs seems to be the popular choice. All right. Okay, Cursed by PCs. Now, keeping in mind, one of the gimmicks for this character is the fact that they have a fear of a particular marine animal. So, in order to determine the next bit, this is now self-writing. The curse has involved this marine animal in some way. So, what marine creature should this turtle folk be in fear of? What should they be terrified of? And then we'll write a story about how the PCs got involved and how they ended up cursing our poor turtle friend. So throw out some ideas for marine creature. What marine creature should... Dolphins? Fear of dolphins? That's kind of cool. I like that. The Shark Khan? Yeah, it could be a shark. Sharks, whales, yeah. The marine animal will be linked to the curse, yeah. Oh, that's kind of cool. I like that. I'm digging the cowboy hat. Octopus? Stingrays or rays in general? Yeah. That's a cool one. Flying fish? Flying fish would be funny. I think that'd be hilarious. Honestly, I'm torn between... I think the tricorn. I think the tricorn looks good. Mermaids or mermen? Yeah, that's true. Merman could count. Sharks or whales? What about orcas? Orcas could be kind of cool. Barnacles? Yeah, that's true, but I mean, it'd be very hard for him to function being afraid of barnacles. It'd also be very hard for a curse to kind of hit that, you know. Okay, orcas have fun. That's why I called for flying fish earlier. Flying fish, you know, flying fish are kind of cool, but I'd maybe look at doing like flying fish that are like razor boomerangs or something. You know what I mean? Like, it wouldn't just be standard flying fish. And keeping in mind, we could always mix things up a bit. Okay, so new poll, cursed animal. Now, ideally, I'd want a singular animal, something that's iconic, right? Like Moby Dick, basically, you know. So, orca. I'm going to say whales. I'm going to say sharks. I'm going to say octopus. / kraken. I mean, I don't have a kraken in my world yet, but that's not to say that we couldn't. Let's go with orca / whale. And then let's go with rays. So we could do like a massive stingray. That could be kind of cool. Octopus, kraken, squid. Yeah, we'll throw those in there. Or cuttlefish. That could be kind of cool. Cuttlefish. Clam. That'd be the last one. I mean, see, I want to kind of have the fear be something dynamic, something that can actually chase them, you know? Clams, we'd need to really play around. Same thing with the fish. Orcas are not whales. Yes, no, I know. It's the option isn't orcas who are whales. The options is orcas or whales. You know what I mean? Like it's a category. It's of large fish that is going to fish / mammal that is going to attack them. So kind of like the Moby Dick kind of vibe. All right, let's throw in clams. There we go. Boom, starting poll. Also, thank you so much for the follow, Kit. I hope that you are enjoying your stay. It is an absolute pleasure to have you in the crypt with us. There you go. But you know what? That's exactly what it is. That's exactly what fun is all about. Jmar, is sometimes you want to make suggestions for fun. Mosasaur or Plesiosaur. Ah, man, those were good ones. I definitely would love a Mosasaur. Because they are one of my favorite aquatic dinosaurs. And yes, it's because of the Jurassic World movies, which is awesome. And I can't wait for the new one. Always been a fan. Okay. So getting a vibe of this this particular character, I'm imagining a privateer who was a captain on the high seas, who maybe through the actions of the PCs is now no longer able to, because you know how like in Pirates of the Caribbean, Davy Jones couldn't set foot on land. Maybe we look at the reverse. What if this turtle person could no longer step foot on the ocean? Because if they do, the creature from the curse will come and get them. I mean, what do you think of that? Would that be kind of a cool curse? I say cool curse, but I mean like curse in general. It's a baby shark. I'm not singing it. I refuse. Shan't. Shan't be done. It's very weird. Just throwing out some ideas, seeing what might and may not stick. Oh, that's pretty cool. I did not. That's kind of cool. Shark. All right. Ooh, I like that. Oh, I do kind of really like that. I like that look. These weapons look really cool. What do you think of these weapons? Let's see. They could like literally sail away from any port and have no worries. That's cool, but wouldn't that limit you to a land campaign considering this is a pirate campaign? Was he a turtle to start with? Maybe that could be, maybe that he was in love. Maybe he was someone that loved running before the curse. All right. Yeah, maybe. That could be, I mean, the turtle element could definitely be the curse as well. So here's where my thoughts go, because you guys bring up some really good questions. Like, if this is supposed to be a pirate game, having this person be quote unquote cursed away from water is going to be a terrible thing. Now, here's the catch. We don't have to have him be cowardly and avoid the ocean. Only that he knows that when he goes out into the ocean, he is at risk, right? And this could definitely be something that they blame the PCs for. Traveling on the ocean could be less about him on a boat and more that if he ever were to come in contact with water itself from the ocean, that's when the creature is summoned, as it were. The giant shark. You know, remember the first Pirates of the Caribbean movie when the coin falls into the water? That's the trigger. Yeah, same sort of deal. Is when as long as it's not in contact with the water, it's fine. But then as soon as it makes contact, it's like boom, and then suddenly this big shark comes after him. What do we think of that? How does that fly? Does that seem all right? That could be kind of cool. So why would he take to the water apart from obstinacy? It could, I mean, like, look, ultimately he could love the ocean. Like, that could just be part of it. You know, some people have, you know, kind of that calling. It's like if someone told me, you know, you could play Dungeons and Dragons, but, you know, you'd be hunted by spiders. It would suck. And I'd be so pissed off at whoever made that the case. But it wouldn't necessarily mean that I would absolutely stop playing Dungeons and Dragons. You know what I mean? Like, that's just it. Some things people are just going to do because it's what it's, you know, it's in their blood. It's something that they want more than anything. Do you know what I mean? So this guy could definitely be that. And it makes him very sympathetic too. Like, you know, like ultimately he doesn't want to kill the PCs because, you know, the PCs are my enemies. He wants to get rid of the curse of which he finds the PCs responsible. Now, ultimately, he probably knows that the PCs can't do anything about it, and killing the PCs won't do anything. But at the same time, you know, if he can mess with the PCs even in a little way, then that's kind of worth it. So he's not really a threat in the same way that, you know, like, oh yes, I'm out to kill you guys and stuff like that. But he's kind of like a rival who is, you know, who blames them for the circumstances that he finds themselves in. All right, let's write some of this down, shall we? Also, let me know what you think about the outfit. Is there anything you'd like to change? I kind of love these weapons, like, for a turtle pirate. Like, they just seem really cool. And it kind of, in the back of my mind, there's like this, like, you know, I finally get to get back at all those PCs who, like, have stupidly high AC by having this guy with, like, 2 shields. Ha 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 ha. All right, here we go. Okay, Dead Aussie Gamer, Hero Foundry. Okay, so here we go. Okay, pirates, turtle folk, or turtle, Pirate Turtle. We haven't decided what he's going to be, but that's fine. All right. So let's create a history on this. Can we put a feather on his hat? There's a... I can't put a feather on his hat. Oh, actually, maybe I can. Hold on. Hold up. Yes, I can. Haha. Goddamn genius I am. Okay. There you go. Done. Just for you, buddy. Two shields, natural toughness, yeah. Bugger realizes 3:15 a.m. need to get to bed. No worries. Malik, it is so good to see you, dude. And you know, even if we don't see you for another while, stay awesome, stay incredible. You are always welcome here. And definitely come visit us again on the Discord. I know you might be already on it, but I'm going to post it there anyway. Come visit us on the Discord. Just say hi. Just say hi. That's it. You know, just come say hi. Because, yeah, definitely miss hanging out with you, dude. All right, so let's see. Okay, cool. So Pirate Turtle. Okay, Captain, whatever his name is, was, let's see, came from a long line of coastal turtles, spending a lot of his youth working boats with his family, who ran a trading ship, who ran a trading company. However, times grew hard, and the country began to heavily tax trading outside of nationally endorsed trading groups. Eventually, his family had to sell their warehouses, and so he took to striking back against those who ran his family's business to the ground. But as time went on, the life of a pirate took well to him, and he became enthralled with the pursuit of treasure and rare cargo. Eventually finding... Alright. So, what object, what curse, how did this curse come to be? What action drew the shark in? It's a good one. It's a good one. Okay, here's my thoughts. And you guys feel free to throw in as well, because again, you guys are throwing in suggestions. So, I've written a story that connects this particular character to, you know, why they became a pirate. That's the important starting point. Now that we have them becoming a pirate, we need to come up with what happened that cursed them. So I'm thinking he found like a cargo ship. Okay, let's write this down and put a poll up. So my first suggestion is curse. Found a cargo ship with a rare item, which curses you if you have this stuff stolen from you. Lost Island, where maybe something cursed happens. Curse is passed on. So maybe maybe it's snuck aboard or stowed away onto his ship, you know, unknowing to him. That could be kind of cool. Maybe attacked merfolk by accident. That could be kind of cool. And what about... No, I think those are good ones. I think those are good ones. Okay, let's start the poll here, and let's start coloring our dear friend. So for turtles, I like the underbelly being that kind of like slightly white color, and then obviously having the typical turtle green, which you can use a variety of the orc shades to kind of create. I kind of want a darker green. There we go, perfect. Beautiful. And then maybe some like seaweed colored hair. So like watermelon rind. That's a good one. I like that. And just because we have that up, I do love the plumage like that. I might switch that around a bit actually. Let me can I twist that? Come on. Aha, there we go. Okay, good. Got there in the end. All right. And then we got some nice skin coloration there. Now, again, we want to always make sure that our outfits match the materials that we need to use. So if you're using leather armor, make sure you're using the leather tones. Okay, that's cool. I like that. Yeah, there we go. Lost Island. Okay, Lost Island it is. So, okay, cool. So let's keep going here. Also, we will play around with the colorations and stuff. I just haven't yet, so do bear with that. If you guys have any ideas for colors, throw them out there. Definitely love hearing about them. All right, so came from a long line of coastal turtles, spending a lot of time in their youth working boats and their family who ran a trading company. However, as time grew hard, country began taxing those outside of nationally endorsed trading companies. Sorry, bear with me. All right. Sorry about that. That was the vet calling in regards to my cat. So, yay. All right. So, let's see. Red cloak, maybe? Let's see. So, let's try making that mix that you've posted there. Stretch. So, cloth, fabric. Something like that. Yeah, that's kind of cool. I dig that. I think maybe I'll use it for that. Yeah, that could be kind of cool. I dig that. Yeah, that's pretty cool. Seafoam green. Let's see. Seafoam. So if let me just do this real quick, just as a palette thing. Change that to a cloth texture. Make that slightly less opaque. Okay, let's copy that. Delete that. And then, okay, so let's try that now. Yeah, there we go. That's a little better at least. So that's the seafoam green, which we can alter that a bit. There we go. Yeah. Ooh, actually, you know what? Seafoam green for the hair, it looks great. I love that. That's very cool. That should be the hex for it. Okay, let's try that one. Yeah. Sweet. No, that looks very cool. I like that. Okay. So back to the storyboard, as it were. Okay, so we're going with the Lost Island type thing. So, so yeah, so this guy basically set out to sea because his family was being overtaxed. They had to sell their shipping company, and as such, he turned to a life of piracy. Now, from here, we then go to later on down the track where he has now fallen in love with with piracy and, you know, the high seas and stuff like that, which is great. And he has found he found a map to the lost island of something. Blarg. Which was said to be home, which was said to be where the resting place of an ancient tribe of merfolk who had kept relics of incredible value in a treasury so well protected that even the kingdom of Atlantis, whatever I called Atlantis, I can't remember what I called it, refused to seek it out. Upon finding the island, he discovered the tomb and stole the relic, but at great cost. It wasn't until he returned to his vessel that he realized he had been hoodwinked. One of his crew members reported seeing members of the PC's ship stealing the relic and escaping. He pursued them, but by then it was too late. Both he and his crew were cursed by the ocean. And now, anytime a member of the something crew, I need to give a name to the crew, like, you know, the turtleback pirates or the pirates in a half shell. I don't know, something, you know. Anytime it comes in contact with the ocean, it summons shark name, the great guardian of the deep, hunts them down to reclaim that which was lost. Hashitan. That's kind of cool. To find out which was lost. All right. Yeah, I kind of like that. All right. All right. Let's keep painting up some stuff. So definitely like the idea of maybe some of that gold there. Definitely maybe more rougher blades. Rusty blades? No. Nah, just standard stabby blades, I think. That's kind of cool. I like that. Ooh. All right. Yeah, that kind of looks cool. Maybe a little more red. Blood splatter on the blades? Yeah, that's a great idea. Love that. Let's do that. Oh no. Oh, these are symbols. Oh, this is kind of cool. Let's add in. Okay. Actually, you know what? No on the blood splatter. Why? Because, remembering, we're making a frenemy. So we want to make someone who looks kind of like, you know, terrifying, but at the same time, we don't want to make them look like, you know, this bloodthirsty, like, you know, absolute beast of a killer. You know, we want to make sure that the players still kind of feel like, you know, like, I don't want them to feel like this guy's overly a threat. I mean, yes, I want them to feel like he's a threat, but, like, you know, like on a scale of 1 to 10, I want him to be at like a 4, maybe. That's all right. Can't really see too much in there, so you know we're not gonna overly focus on the details, but we'll do what we can, just while we can somewhat reach it. If we can't, then you know, no big loss there. There we go. Sweet. All right. Maybe put a smiley face on his shield. Can we do that? Is there a smiley face? Let's see. Smiley face. There's a skull. Kitty cat. These are kind of cool. No smiley face. I'm afraid. No smiley face. I'm afraid. That's kind of nice. I like that one. That's kind of cool. Yeah, I dig those. Snapping turtles. Is the shell one object, or can we color each scale? I think it's one object, but we can like highlight different things. I wonder if we can decal it. No, we can't decal it, unfortunately. Oh, that's cool. I mean, I don't know what we do with that, but that's still very cool. Yeah, it's cool, but I don't think we should use it. Let's see what else. Hair decals. I think I like it the way it is. Ooh, actually, maybe. Ooh, maybe. Yeah, that could be kind of cool. Yeah, that's pretty rad. I like that. Get that sea foam going up there too. Yeah, I like that. What do you reckon? Like him better without. Happy, nice, friendly face. With dangerous weapons. Yeah, yes. Yeah, absolutely. Body lower. Yeah. We can add some blood splatter here. But what we can do is, rather than it being blood splatter, so this is something I learnt you can do quite nicely if you get it right, is we can add in just kind of like a oceany color. And what that does is it just gives this like this nice kind of, you know what I mean? Like gives it just this nice kind of dirt vibe. There we go. Like, you know, the sand and the surf, that type of deal. And then we can like change the color of the stain, make it like a brown. Ooh, well, that white, that's kind of cool. I like that. Yeah, that's cool. All right. All right, sorry, I'm getting distracted. Okay. I'm liking this so far, so I'm going to leave this up here. Let's go back to the colorations. Let me know if you like or dislike any of the colorations. Let me know, and we'll play around. But in the meantime, let me just... There we go. There we go. Yeah. Cool. Let me know if you like or dislike any of that. I will make adjustments. Okay, yep. Alright, so came from a long line of coastal yada yada. Upon finding the island, discovered the tome, stole a relic, returned to the vessel, been hoodwinked, the PC stole the artifact, and now he is cursed. Okay. Over time, his goal is to while the artifact has since been sold, he has not held a grudge against the PCs for the curse. However, he does find it a matter of pride and honor to return the slight by stealing something from them one day. That will ideally curse them one day. Alright, so he is a rival. Rival frenemy. He does not want them dead. He doesn't want the PCs dead, but he does not want them... But he just doesn't want the PCs dead. That's basically it. So not... Code's a little faded. Not a big fan of the decal. Okay, we can get rid of those. Alright. We can get rid of those. Now, we can also play around with the poses as well. Like, I haven't set out on the poses. Again, we want to kind of keep it looking intimidating, but at the same time, you know, like, I guess, the frenemy look is what we're chasing. That's kind of cool. Oh, that's kind of rad. I like that. Yeah, I dig that. That's kind of cool. All right. So, how are we feeling? How do we feel about the pose? How do we feel about the colors? Put those there. Make a little highlight. Because again, when you use a particular striking color, you want to make sure that you highlight it okay. You know, it just needs to be a tiny little bit, but enough so that it doesn't just stand out as the only thing there. So we got the red for the Yeah, we got the red for the coat and for the shoes. No, I think, honestly, I think the shoes would be better off with the brown. Yeah, I think that's okay. Boards under his feet. Yep, we can... Now we can add this base. Maybe add in... Let's see. Some seashells. Yeah, that's nice. Seashells and some gold. No. You know, one thing I've always been kind of confused about with this is, like, some of it's really, really cool. But some of it's like, why is there a thing on the floor? You know, like, why is there just a random document on the floor? Or why is there a, you know, a turtle? Yeah, I think just some seashells would be nice. All right. So, coloration. Let's add in some wood colors. Let's go with mossy wood. No, Rotten Harbor. Yeah, I like Rotten Harbor. As for seashells, let's see. I've always been a fan of pink seashells. I think they just look more seashelly, if that makes sense. There we go. There we go. Beautiful. Then let's just add that bone color just to kind of make that pop a little. Beautiful. Very nice. Maybe a couple blue ones. All right, I dig that. Beautiful. All right. Okay, so we got boards under the feet. We got the turtle, the decal. Actually, you know what? Maybe I will add some treasure. Okay, maybe... All right, what do you think of that? How do we feel about this one? I'm feeling good about it. Looks like he's defending his treasure. Yeah, I think so. Yeah, I think that's exactly the right kind of vibe for this particular character. Now, let's see if we should or could add a bit of lighting. Now, why do we add lighting? Lighting for me just adds a little bit extra dynamic with the shadows and the light. Now, you can either use lighting as a light source for your model, like say you've got like a torch and that's what you want to do, or you can do it to kind of create a sense of time or mood. You know, like if I created this down the bottom here, you know, I create a sense of like the ocean and water. Right? But if I were to move that up over to here and give it that kind of vibe, I kind of give it like a daytime vibe, you know, like it's the middle of the day. Lighting is only a pro feature. Yes, it is. Okay, there we go. Beautiful. Let's just lower that intensity a little bit. There it is. All right. See that? Just that little bit of lighting kind of makes it really pop, I think. Like you got the dark side, the light side. Kind of builds up on that whole frenemy thing. Plus, you now builds a shadow underneath them. So there you go. All right. Fantastic. How do we feel about that? I think that's I think it's one of the I mean, I didn't really play around with the pose as often as as much as I like to, but I'm really happy that we got that feather in there. That was a really nice touch, and I'm glad that we could do it. I love the lighting effect. I love that we've created like the protecting of the treasure there, which is kind of cool. I am satisfied. I'm satisfied with my care. All right. So that is now just getting posted into the Discord. So now that guy is up and about on my Discord. And with that, we are coming to the end of our stream. So before we sign off, guys, as always, we're going to do a very, very quick... Hero Forge review. So anyone who wants me to take a look at their Hero Forge minis, leave them in chat, and I will get through them, and we'll see the first 5 of them. We'll take a quick look at them. So first 5 people in chat with their Hero Forge minis, we will do a review and see what we can do. We'll see what we think about these particular ones. Yeah, I'm actually really happy about how that one came out. Let's see. Don't need these guys in there, so you guys can go live in here for now. You can live in Legendary. You can live in Fantasy for now. All right. All right. Cool, cool, cool. DM Stretch with the first one here. Let's take a look. All right. Bam. Okay. All right. Not bad. Not bad. I like the chest coloration. Let me just have a quick look here. Brushed bronze tuned. That looks really nice. I definitely like that. That's fucking awesome. No, very, very nice. And you've used it there as well, which is cool. Cloud crystal for the... No, that's not that one. That is the Alexandrite. Yeah. And then the cloud crystal in the middle. That's cool. I mean, I'd probably say you could probably do an adjustment on that one if you were to copy that and then just sort of play around with that just to kind of just to kind of create that little... There we go. Just to kind of create that double layer for that centerpiece. That could be kind of cool. It's an Elven War Priest Cleric, servant of Pharasma, hence the clothes and the shield decal. Ah, okay. Another thing is you always want to look at... Oops, sorry. You always want to look at the eye line as well. Don't neglect that one, because that is always important. Now, with some of the stances, you can always play around with the pose a little bit and create it to be a little bit more dynamic. So, for example, the shield can be slightly closer to the body. And the hand more at the ready. So that way it kind of looks like... So you can do stuff like that where it's kind of like where you kind of create that that increased level of aggression, especially for that kind of like, you know, like you're like about to engage in glorious battle. Yeah, those ones are really cool. Yeah, there you go. So that's kind of cool. And are you able to save the changes? Yeah, I'm able to save those changes. So let me save that. Probably the other thing is I would change the coloration on the knee pads slightly. Because if I'm not mistaken... Nope. Let's see. Which one are you using for the knee? I think that's that one. Nope. Got to figure out which one it is first, so bear with me. I will get there. That's the one. So having those two be the same is always tough. So if you, again, just adjust those knee pads to be slightly different. Same with the heel. Actually, you know what would be easier? It's that one. Okay, so let's copy that one again. And then let's just bolster that just a tiny bit. Yeah, and even just the slightest change to that just kind of creates that double layer of dynamics. Oh, the green, that needs to be black. That can be black. There you go. I can do that. Also, I gotta ask, have you used these and then adjusted them? Because what you should be doing, so for example, with the brush bronze tuned, if you haven't been, is if you've got a base, create a copy of that base and then adjust it and then rename it. So let's say that we want to do that with the Cloud Crystal one that I did. So let's rename that Sky Crystal. Civi, hello! I spelled that wrong, but that's fine.
But you get my point, is like you add Sky Crystal, and then what you can even do is if you've got it, you can save it to your library. That being said, I'm absolutely going to save your... I'm going to call it an Emerald Bronze. I'm going to save your Emerald Bronze to that. Now, again, mostly because if you change the colorations, that means all the colorations when you use these again, like Tornado of Coals, that'll change all of those. Yeah, no, Sibby, we're at the end of our stream. We're just reviewing some folks for reviewing the miniatures that they're doing. Is that right? Oh, it is. Okay. So that's kind of cool. See that with the coloration that you have on the lighting, that kind of creates that bronze look with the gray that never comes. So I kind of like that. I think with these ones, again, you've got the antique gold, which is all right. But I would probably go with the silver just to kind of help that really stand out, and then use the antique gold for... Oh, you can't do it in the middle. Okay, so probably something like that. You've also got the... Again, you got like because there's so many different layers, you want to make sure that those layers stand out. Because subtlety is good, but if it's very homogeneous, you're missing out on a lot of the customization of those details, those really, really fine things that just make a character or make a Hero Forge mini really pop. I probably don't need that. Probably don't need that one. No, definitely yes. No. Aha, there we go. That's much better. Beautiful. So yeah, just like I said, little things just to kind of highlight those extra bits. Yes, that's the one. There. Because the more dynamic you have in that, the more noticeable the more noticeable it will be when you print them out eventually, or if you print them out. Okay. What's that one? That is this, the warm walnut. Beautiful. Okay. So yeah, the higher the highlight, the brighter you want that color to be. It's for a profile character and picking a token. Ah, yeah, nice. Time Lord, nice to see you. Welcome. We are just at the end of our stream. We're just doing some Hero Forge reviews. So if you have a Hero Forge mini you want me to review and tinker with a little bit, do let me know. Also, another thing I always do, and this is just me, is every single hair should have highlights. Now, I know what you're thinking. You're like, but I don't want highlights. Well, let me show you what you could do with that. Oh, you didn't use any of the presets. Okay, so if you've got Walnut Brunette for all of them, what you can do is you can add in a darker color to the center in the back. And all that does is it just makes that walnut like really kind of pop. Although it's not walnut that you're using a variation. But yeah, you know, really kind of makes that pop and kind of pulls that out. Yeah, right. So there you go. So as you can see there, lots of emotion, lots of kind of definition that we've added in there. I'd probably also say that you'd want to highlight one of these two with something brighter, but yeah, you need a second tone for realism when it comes to hair. Yeah, that I agree. That's very much why I recommend it. All right, I'm gonna just save that for you, And I'm going to share that. Now, bear in mind, you don't have to keep any, if all of this. So do feel free to use this to any capacity that you would like. And yeah, we can hopefully, if you want to make your token, let's just see what your token would end up looking like. So you want to look at your poses and stuff. So that, and then, so what I would do is I would change the eyes. I would change the eyes, and I would change the lighting. And the reason why I'd move it that way is because when you're making your token, yeah, see, you got a lot of the reflection there, so you want to kind of play around with that a little bit. Just make sure that reflection isn't... Maybe lower the intensity a bit. There we go. Okay, cool. Yeah. Oh, and another pro tip. When it comes to your character's eyes, always add a glow. Why? Because that will negate the... That'll negate the background light a little. All right, there you go. And that'd be, yeah, that'd be how I'd capture that. Boom. Perfect. All right. You know, yeah. I'll say, yeah. So basically the only difference I made there is I moved the light, and I'll, you know, screw it. Screw it, I'll just save it and give it to you. There you go. This is the new one. This is the one with the lighting changed and the eye line. You're very welcome. All right. Last calls for anyone who wants me to have a look at their Hero Forge Mini before we move on. Because I didn't think I saw anyone. I think it was just the one from DM Stretch. Also, thank you so much for the follow, Snowfall Sunrise. That is a beautiful name, by the way. I definitely dig that. All right. Anyone else with Hero Forge Minis? Otherwise, let's take a quick look. I'm going to remove that just because I've got it saved, so that'll be fine. All right. Let's see. One last look at our turtle. So this is what we created today, ladies and gentlemen. Our turtle pirate captain. And I think my favorite thing about this is the hair. I love how the hair came out. That just looks so badass. But yeah. And he's got a great story too. Got an absolutely great story. All right. Well, if there are no more Hero Forge models for us to check out, then I believe it will be time to call it a day, I guess. Thank you so much, everyone, for coming and hanging out today. I really appreciate it. I hope that you guys enjoyed this. Again, we normally with Legendary, we're a little bit more structured, but we only just got the funding for our new season. So today is just more of a chill out and hang out session. So do be sure to join in next week when we come back. And we will be creating characters within, certain parameters. This will likely end up as one of my, you know what? Actually, no, I'm not even going to say likely here. Yeah, I'm going to do this. So we've got our new series, which I'm working on currently in the background, called Sirens and Sails. That is the new series, and he is now officially my first NPC in Sirens and Sails. I don't have a name for him yet, but we do know that he is a frenemy to the group, and that his goal is to try and get them cursed at some point as vengeance for him being cursed. Although he doesn't want to kill them, and he has bigger beef with the Navy than he does with our players. He is definitely going to be a very interesting character for them to encounter from time to time. So yay. So thank you everyone for your donations and for your kind words. We are now going to go and raid someone because we love to share the love. That's what we're all about. Let's see who's doing stuff. Who is doing stuff right now? Let's see. We are going to go and raid. Let's go raid the Watcher. The Watcher's playing some games. We like the Watcher. He's doing Half-Life right now in his VR set, which I'm very jealous of. One day I'm going to get a VR set and I'm going to get to play some of those games. Now, guys, if you don't know who I am, or if this is the first time you've ever come to my channel, welcome. My name is Michael. I'm the Dead Aussie Gamer. I do a whole bunch of role-playing related stuff, including building Hero Forge minis, playing D&D games, and if you want to check out a lot of stuff, be sure to hit that follow button, because we love you as an audience members contributing to my channel and a whole bunch of different things that we do. So you guys actually get to help me GM, you guys help me come up with monster encounters, a whole bunch of really cool things. So yeah, definitely come check us out later on. Our next game is in, let's see, that is 8, 9, 10 hours. 10 hours. We are going to be playing Curse of Strahd, so hopefully we will see you there. VR is a ton of fun, and I'll take your word on that, Snowfall. Hopefully I'll get a chance to try it one day. Thank you very much, everyone. Until next time, as always, game hard or die trying. Good night, everyone.